Shalom.
You're live. Yeah.
Yes. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Barasham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai, Bashem,
Bahashem Rahak
Rakakwadash.
Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught us the truth out of the Bible. And amongst other things, peace and salutations to the elect scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom. Yeah, man. So we want to go in a quick lesson to the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We hope it is edifying and straight to the point. So we're going to dive in the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 10. Can you read it, Baba Kasha?
God. Let me start at verse 9. This is Revelation 17, verse 9. And here is the mind which had wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is yet not come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Yeah. And the 7 heads, these are these kingdoms. And the the mountains are governments. This most of the time is that the governments, and you see that the great governments on the earth and who sitteth upon that. We have here a picture that we can show you. You see? You
I
see the
can't highlight
7
it, but
governments.
yeah.
Yeah, the 7 heads are the 7 governments, and the kingdoms ruled by Esau. He is the one who rules these 7 kingdoms.
Yeah.
And you see these 7 heads that represents the 7 kingdoms. Germany, major, the Romans, French, Germany minor, the British, the Spanish, and you have the Greeks, because the Greek has also a big part to play in history, secular history. You see, and America. This is that whore. You see where the cursor is? She sitteth upon these nations, and she's rules these kingdoms. She's that whore, that great whore, and she got that good
God.
golden cup in her hand. So this is that representation of America sitting on these great nations, controlling these nations. What the brother was
God.
reading.
God. Let me read it again. This is Revelation
Mhm.
17, verse 10. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition.
Yeah. So you see, and America was here because it's a young country. America is not so long established, but America is set up nowadays to rule for a short time. Because Jacob is the beginning of the world, and Esau's the world is the end of the world. You see, so in this short space, America has to rule, and the brother put it up. United States is 246 years old. You see, so it is a young country, but with immense, got enormous power because he's America's ruling the earth. Everything is circling around America. America is the big boss, also known as the big bully of the earth, and every nation knows that, you know, because like also in Revelation, he make come fire of the out of the heavens. If you go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you can see the great power America has, and that is ruled by Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and Esau was blessed with the sword, and that is what we can see through his power. You see, the brother put it also already over there, the ICBM missiles. missiles fly to destroy America. And this is the future prophecy, what is going to happen with America, because all these other nations, they say, are you weak as us? Because they have also now nuclear capability to combat America too, by the help of Russia, the bear, because that is that future prophecy. So America is going to be destroyed by these thermal nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
You see?
I got a precept for you, Ak,
Bring it out.
because it says, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth and is of the seven. And the seven, like we just went into, these are the seven heads, and the one where the eighth came out of is the British, you know, and America came out of the British, like we just read. America's not that young, not that old, it's 246 years old, and it came out of the Brits. So this is a scripture to show you, to prove to you that America is also part of the British. This is Jeremiah 50, verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. You see? So she that bore you is going to be ashamed, because you have also um, these three headquarters of Esau's kingdom. You have the spiritual headquarters, which is the Vatican City. You have the monetary headquarters, which is in London, England, with the pound sterling. And then you have America, which is the military base of Esau's kingdom. You see? But
Mm.
America came out of the Brits. America is part of the British Empire. America is basically now America is like a company because it has a president. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like how here in Holland you have kings and that you have rulers. No, it's a president, and what is a president is head of a company. It's like a CEO. So yeah, man, you got it.
Um, Sure. Yeah, man. That is correct what the brother is saying, man. America is a company, and America came forth. That little horn. Out that little horn, America came forth, man, and that is also we can go to the book of Daniel if you can. You can read it also in the book of Daniel. This is the way America came forth out of the Brits. Because the Britons they took over America. And they were the one who was ruling America. And in the Brit, if you go to Britannia, what they said in the Latin, they are the one when the elites are ruling over there. The Rothschilds, they have the headquarters in England, man. That is very well known. The whole Queen's house, how you want to call it, the whole queendom over there, with Elizabeth and all these people, they are from the Amalekites, man, and that is the Rothschilds are over there. They are very established over there, man. So, Khan, this is right what the brother said, man. So, can you go to Revelation again, Baba Kisha? Uh,
Daniel, right?
yeah, you can take Daniel for the precept 2 and 40, Baba Kisha.
This is Daniel 2, verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdued all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And
Okay.
that's that military might that they have, the Roman army, because the Roman army was an army like no other, like the earth has never seen before. So with that Roman army, they conquered the world. So going on, and whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, Forasmuch as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
This something that you see right about now. The kingdoms, the NATO, the EU, America, you see that they are divided. This kingdom is not so strong as it used to be. That they are in one accord with each other. So now you see that this kingdom is really divided. That's why iron and clay, they cannot stick together. If you put that together, it's gonna break. It is not strong, because if you got something that is fully iron, that is strong. But if it's just mixed with clay, you know, it is not strong, man. So they got weak spots, and that is also with this kingdom. They are divided. They are not in one accord with each other, and this is what you see nowadays. That is, they ain't talking with one mouth, with the same mind. That is really deficient in this kingdom nowadays. So that's why this kingdom is America is strong, but America always come to the aid of the EU if there is war somewhere else. It was also in the Second World War who came to aid to help the EU. Against Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and England. That was America. You know, so this whole kingdom is not
And then,
is built on a rocky road, man. So
like the brother,
you can see it.
like the brother's going into, the EU, we have it right here, so we can also read it. The 10
Hmm.
horns represent the common market of the European Economic Community, EEC, established in 1958. Today, the EEC is known as the EU, the European Union. And the brother was also explaining that America is always siding with the NATO, and who is the NATO? The NATO is the acronym for North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and it was established in August 4th, 1949, consisting of the 19 nations: Greece, Italy, Spain, France, West Germany, United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Turkey, United uh, States, United
States,
States,
United States,
Poland,
Poland.
Hungary, the Czech Republic. These nations make up the NATO, which is the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
they
like
are
the
the
brother was
beast, man.
going in, with the iron and the clay. For example, Germany. Is Germany a strong or a weak nation?
Germany is a strong nation, but then
Yeah.
you have like Spain over here. That Spain is not. That is not. It's a weak nation, really. It's not weak as some other nations, but it is comparing to comparison with the Brits and Germany, like the brother was saying. It is really weak because always the nations here they need a
Support.
money to Spanish support Spanish, and it's also with the Greece. It's the same thing. Always sending money to the Greece. To that they can sustain themselves. You
Yeah.
see?
Gone. So that's that iron and that clay. The iron, which are the strong nations, Germany, the Brits, you know, and then the weaker ones, Spanish, the Greeks, they can't really mingle with each other, man. I got a precept for that.
Karnak.
This is Matthew 12, verse 25. And Yahushai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Exactly. This is. kingdom divided against each other is gonna fall. And that is what Yahweh Shai was saying, man. And that is what is gonna happen with these kingdoms. These kingdoms is gonna fall. And you already see these cracks in these kingdoms, in these treaties that they made with each other. They are not on one accord, like the brother also was saying, man. They are not seeing eye to eye with each other. You see, so this kingdom is bound to fall, man. Everybody got his own rules. Everybody want to do really their own thing, and but most of the time it's America who's controlling the narrative and how the course is on this earth. You know. So, but that's also gonna bring a lot of how you call it, a lot of trouble because like now also like the pipeline, the Nord Stream pipeline, the people here in Europe they are suffering because of the America's greed, because it is all about greed. You know, they blow up the pipeline, so now they need to pay. The electric bill is high. All the things to sustain yourself here in Europe, the costly it's costly. It's the price is going sky high, skyrocketing all over the earth, man. And it is because of America, because they are artificially creating chaos, man, to create that order out of it, you know. But it is going to backfire on them, like it's stated in the scripture, you know, in Job 22, when he's about to fill his belly, you know. This is what is going to happen, man. Kind of.
Gone. So going back to Revelation 17, verse
Galatians.
yeah, Revelation 17 and 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth and is of the seven, America coming out of the Brits, and goeth into
Okay.
perdition, which perdition is destruction. Verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. And these are the 10 kings, that they don't have power like that, but they have a shared power. You know, this is Belgium. The first one is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain, and Portugal, England, and Ireland, and West Germany. So those are the ten horns that receive power as 10 kings. Verse 13. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast, which the beast is the NATO and the EU. You see, so they all support the NATO and the EU.
Yeah.
Verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
And the lamb is Yahweh Shai, man. And Esau's gonna make war with Yahweh Shai. You know, that is gonna be the great war in heaven, Armageddon, you know. They're gonna try to subdue him, like it's in the book of Second Ezra. They try to subdue him that come on that great mountain, that carved out mountain, man. You know, and that is gonna be our shy coming on that how you call it, what you want to call a UFO, you know. He's gonna come, man. Behold, he's coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they're gonna want to make war with Yahweh Shai, man, the Lords of Lords, King of Kings, man. You know, and but the one that called faithful and chosen are the saints. And who are the saints? It's the Israelites, man. You know, and especially the remnant who's doing that work and pushing this word, this vibration to all four corners of the earth. You know, because there is the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that is chosen upon this earth.
I have a
Kana,
precept on that. Let me see.
kana.
This is the book of Isaiah. Still need to make a lesson on that. The remnant.
Oh, the remnant, gone,
Yeah.
gone.
This, this is the book of Isaiah, Isaiah 1, verse 9. Except Yahweh, power of hosts, has left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah, what was that all about? That was all about abomination, man. So if the Most High left us like that, hey man, then there was no saving for us, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he had mercy on us, and the remnant, we came out of that dark, that docile and that state, man. Like in the book of Ezekiel, the valley of the dry bones. We out of that state. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, hey, he's gonna come for his chosen, like in the book of Revelation, what we are reading. He's gonna come for his faithful and the chosen who came back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai in repentance, man.
God. Got a precept on
Yeah,
the
man.
lamb also.
Kana, bring it out.
This is Revelations 5, verse 6. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne of the four beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood the Lamb, as it hath been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the spirits of uh, of the Most High, sent forth into all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And that's Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, man, that's Yahweh Shai, you know. And yeah, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he is coming for his elect, man. And Yahweh sent his son, Yahweh Shai, to to the remnant, man. Like the brother was saying, we need to make a lesson about that,
Mm.
because it is all about the chosen, man. It's also not whole the everybody out of Israel is gonna be saved. It is gonna be a remnant that is gonna be saved. And who's gonna be saved? That are the one that pushing that work, man. And try to feed the sheep. And you got the 1/3 elect also, that are listening faithfully to this word, man. And for
Yeah.
them, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna come back, man.
God, you have the elect, which are the 144,000 men that are doing this work, and then you have the innumerable multitude and the one
Hmm.
third that is going to be saved out of America. So, in the innumerable multitude, you're going to have women and children, because the earth has
Yes,
to be repopulated. So, we have to have women also. You see.
exactly. That's right, huh?
So
You know,
going
to
back to the
Revelation.
Revelation 17, verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues.
You
And the
see,
10, yeah,
the waters is representing in the people, man, and nations. You see, most of the time when you see that in the scriptures, waters means nations are the peoples, man. You know, and the beast is sitting upon it because Esau Edom, he's controlling all the whole earth, man. Because in the future prophecy, the end time prophecy, Esau was to be founded here on this earth, controlling the whole earth, man. So if Esau said that he is not, that is not, it's not them, and Esau's already gone, that is not true because that prophecy is not fulfilled yet. He gonna control the whole earth, man, and that is what we see. And he controlling the whole earth. He's sitting on all these nations or all the people. So yeah, man, like you see on this on the depiction over here, man. He's controlling everything, man. And you see here, this is his wine also, because wine is going into philosophies, democracy, religion, idolatry, homosexuality, lies, because he's the master of lies, adultery. And adultery is running rampant in this kingdom. Covetousness, oh, that is something that that is he into. He take everything what is not of his. He's a murderer. He's a murderer since the beginning.
yeah,
That is Esau Edom, man,
yeah,
to a T.
yeah.
Con.
God. So
So
going
yeah,
on,
man.
like what the brother was also saying, if I can add,
Yeah, of
the
course.
waters often represent the people, and when the scriptures say the the flood came after the woman, the flood represents the military army. They flooded
Mhm.
the nation of Israel. Or when the scripture says when the enemy shall come in as a flood, the Most High is going to raise a standard against him. You see? So that represents the people, the army that is going to come after the Israelites, man. So
Perfect.
going back to Revelation 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
You see, like we was going into in Daniel, that miry, that part iron and miry clay. That is what it's talking about, man. Because it's gonna break off, man. You see, and the beast, where the horror sit upon America is sitting upon all these nations. They're gonna hate the whore, man. So basically, if you can fish in that, the beast of the horde is gonna get thrown off the beast, and they're gonna attack her, man. You see, they're gonna attack her, so it's gonna means that NATO, the EU, these nations are gonna turn against America, the horde, the great horde, and they're gonna burn her with fire. And what fire is gonna burn them? Like the brother was put in that previous picture too, with the ICBMs, man, with these missiles, man. You see, Uh, this nuclear fire and eternal slavery, because this is what your future is going to be, Esau Edom. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So you're going to be the last, man. Like, hey, like I was saying already, like, hey, Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So you're going to go in slavery, man, in hardcore slavery for 1,000 years, you know? So this is your future, what is awaits for you, and that is gonna be thermonuclear missiles, man. America's gonna be bombed in 1 hour, man. What's also stated in the book of Revelation, in 1 hour that great city is gonna be gone, man. The Most High is gonna, hey, even the islands is gonna go from their place, man. When the Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai is gonna put his whole fury upon that land, man. Like the brother was reading, it's just like Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually Egypt, for all the horrors that you have done against his children too, man. And especially blasphemy, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, his name, man. You know, you see, this is your future, man. He that leadeth in captivity will go in captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. Roughly paraphrase. You see? Because
Yeah.
this is what is going to happen with you. You did it with us, but it's going to happen to you too, man. Now you're going to get these yokes of irons. We ain't going to do those things that you did with us, buck breaking on the plantations, because we're going to do it in righteousness, because we are not profane and fornicators like you Edomites are, man. You see? So yeah, man. First, can you read verse 70, Baba Kasha?
Gone. This is Revelation 17, verse 17. Verse 17, right?
Yeah, 70 can't up.
Gone. For Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
You see? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai gave the beast this kingdom. Because, like in the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, if I'm correct, at verse 1, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai steers the heart of the kings, man, and he made it do whatever that he wills. You see? So everything is under control of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why he is greatly to be feared. Because this is his movie, man. This is not of our will, or this is his movie. You see? And the prophecy need to be fulfilled, because the Most High is no liar. This prophecy need to be fulfilled, because if the Most High things go in the other route, then means that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a liar, and he is not a liar, man. This was written for thousands of years ago, man, only to be fulfilled. And we strongly believe that we are living at the end, that this is this time, man. Because the prophets also was asking, like, hey, when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, because is this now the time that you know that these prophecies will be fulfilled? But we strongly believe, and the apostles also say, like, hey, we strongly believe that this is now that time, man, the end, man. We are in these future, these last prophecies, man, that are gonna be fulfilled by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see, and that woman, that whore that you saw, she's the one that is ruling these great kingdoms, man. That great city, America, man, because are all the saints, man. You see, the saints are over there, and the horror that they did to the saints, hey, it's just evidence, man. You can look at everywhere, you can see it till the day of today. Our people are oppressed, man. And police are shooting upon Jacobs in a state. Look over here, man, what they did, man. This is that horror, man. You see, and there Yahushua was crucified too, because Yahushua means that he was crucified. That blasphemy, that they blasphemy Yahushua, man, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's why in the scriptures
Yeah.
also said that, hey, in the city, the great city, Yahweh Shem Yahushua of Yahushua was crucified, man, because that blasphemy, man. And we went to the same thing, man, because hey, the servant is not greater than the master. You see, that's also an evidence that you can see, like, hey, man, we are those people, because Yahushua also was crucified, hanged. You see, so we are those people, man.
Yeah.
And this is your future prophecy, what's awaits you, man. That America's going to be destroyed, and the revolution, the destruction will be televised, man, because the other countries going to see the horrific way America's going to be nuked, man. It's going to be televised, man, and everybody's going to be in awe, like, hey, the fury of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So yeah, man, that is the future prophecy, man. You got something to add to it, Ak?
No, man, it's beautifully well spoken. Yeah, that's it. That's the end all be all.
Ah,
The scriptures were written in a mystery. In secret, in a secret language that only the saints can understand. Only the remnant, the elect, are going to unlock it. You know, the people of the world, they
ah,
can't really understand this, but the servants, the prophets, have been given this secret, and they are speaking it into existence. They have unlocked it, and they are making it plain, so that everybody can understand it and know what um, the destruction and the judgment of the Most High is going to be. The Most High is warning the people before he brings his judgment. You know. So yeah, man,
ah.
that was it.
Beautiful. So, with that, I hope it was edifying and straight to the point, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. We want to give all praise to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahak Kadash.
Bashem
Double honors to
Rakakwadash.
the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught us the truth out of the Bible, and amongst other things, peace and salutations to the elect scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.